In the last episode, I think we did a few achievements and we finished the last 1 hour game. At least I think it was a 1 hour game. Yeah, I'm quite sure it was a 1 hour game. So let's... I can't do that. Why can't I do that yet? Okay, so let's not do a 2 hour game because apparently I still have to unlock things, and let's play Reus, whatever. Let's see what achievements we can still get. We apparently did everything in the 1-star area, or is that a 2 stars? I think it's the 1 star. Okay, this looks pretty nasty. Wow, 5,000 prosperity, that's a lot. Okay, let's not care about those. I think we are here, so I think we can actually only do those achievements, and we haven't reached this level yet, so we can't do it. Okay. I need a swivel just. That's not too difficult. 6 wall markers, that is something that will probably happen at some point. A booming era, that as well. Forest city, yeah, that's something we can do. This is kind of the opposite of the chosen ones. We have to do 6 villages which all have at least 150 village prosperity. Yeah, getting a bigger score. And those achievements are a pain in the ass. Those are just a pain in the ass to me. I think you can actually do those best in longer games, because then you can just cycle through the projects and just let them do their thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, Harbor Town. This is also something that really requires you to unlock a lot of ocean things and ocean sources, because let's just say having only things up to sea bass and parrotfish doesn't quite give you like the 1,200 or so prosperity it needs for the bigger projects. Anyway, let's dive right into another 1 hour game. I think I'm going to yeah, I know what I'm talking about, what I'm going to try and talk about in this episode. Also starting my countdown now, so all of this we did before was kinda pointless. So 15 minutes. And what was I going to... Alright, yeah. First off, I realize I've been really slow on recording lately. And I blame that on a few things. Mostly the fact that I have a new job. I'm working for an engineering company. I think I said it in another video. And did I? Yes, I pressed educate to start. Okay, so those are the suggested things. We'll probably do those. Anyway, starting the countdown now. Yeah, so the problem was that I just returned from work really tired. So many days I just basically, how do I turn this? Okay, this is Q. This is the signature move here. I actually wanted to do this, so that's how I turn. I just had to get back into the controls. Try to just scroll with the right click. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. That should probably be here. No, don't do that. Damn it. I think this was the spot. Okay, don't scroll with the right click. That's just the fact here. Also, I think, or at least I feel that having the desert ambassadors is most beneficial to me, or to the particular playstyle I have, if you want to call it that. So I'm going to try and build 2 desert villages first. Did I this count? Come on, one more. Yes, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I was also going to see if I can do this with only minerals. It's probably not going to work. This one will have, I guess, animals of the exotic variety. Okay. Yeah. Well, what was I going on about? Right. Yeah, so my job is fairly simple. It's not very academic. It's an engineering company, but my job is not exactly academic. I'm supposed to disassemble storage racks and basically bag their archiving stuff because they're trying to save money. So they're trying to get all their archived stuff outside, and basically somebody has to do it, and they don't want to pay a fully fledged engineer for that because engineers are expensive, and I'm not, because I'm a student. So I can do this all day, and I actually did this all day for a few days, weeks. They have a lot of archives, and yeah, I just go home and basically fall into bed, which doesn't go quite well with recording. Also, my weekends were mostly used up lately by a variety of things. Also, let's get this project going here. For each animal, I'm going to give them what they need here. Where will the animals? You made animals. And you need a lot of food in use. Okay. We can do this. Let's get some food in use here. 13, seriously. Well, you get some fruit plants then. How does this give any... Actually, now would be a time for moving things. Because if I could move things, I would just move those minerals over to here. So they would... actually, there's animals over to here, so they would be next to the minerals, and I would have all the food I needed. But now that I can't do that, I actually have to place something like a fruit plant over here, maybe. And risk greed. Damn it. Okay, that didn't do anything. I need food, so lesser growth aspect. Can we can lesser growth aspect. I don't care about the greater aspects here, or fertility boosting that, because I actually don't want this to give too much food. I just want this to be... yeah, okay, perfect. So everybody go over here. I hope this is recording. So yeah, also my weekends were mostly used up by things. And that was a variety of things. Like, first off, I had... oh, you want the same, eh? Oh, my turtle's here. So, what was I going on about? Right. So, yeah, weekends. I had exams, which is fairly important. I mean, you knew that bit. Then I had... what do you need? You need plants. Okay, so... plantify this. And leaf aspect, no growth aspected. Yeah, so then I was sent on a business trip, which meant the weekend before it was basically spent for doing some recording and a lot of clothes washing, because I needed some of that to be ready for the business trip, basically. Also, it's about time we got some more stuff going. So place this over here. Let's put it here. So yeah, that was going on. The weekend after that, I was actually wait. The weekend before that, I also was on Saturday. I was playing with my cousin and my little brother. So we were playing video games all evening. It was pretty weird, actually. It wasn't that much fun, as I have to shockingly admit. Okay, you know the drill. We're going to go for the predator aspect. And I want you to make me some fruit plants over here. And then we'll create another ocean over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it, we'll just put it here. Okay. I'll talk about that later, I guess. And yeah, then the weekend after that, my niece was inducted to school, which also sapped the entire weekend. Mostly because I had to be there at ridiculously early, and the entire Saturday was drained, and I had to do all the stuff I needed to do in order to just you know, keep the apartment going and stuff. Could you make it more symmetric? Zoom out a bit. I want this to be more along the lines of here. No, here. This might just be too short for both sides. Anyway, nope, it is not. Great. Okay, so swampify this. And you make me a big sodding forest over here. Okay. Yeah, so that happened. And then the weekend... Isn't that the weekend that's coming now? No, I think there was a weekend between that, but I just needed that off. And I actually wanted to record, but I actually recorded some, and I really didn't feel it. It was... I recorded some, I believe, some one-way heroics during the week. And I ended up trashing those episodes because I just didn't like them. And that's something that you have to live with when you make Let's Plays. Like, you have to get used to the fact that you won't like all of your videos. Okay, I need 6 villagers here. So we have 1, 2... I'm not sure where I want to place 2 villagers. We need 6. Right now I have 3. 1, 2, 3. There's going to be a 4th, 5th, and 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's make this work. Because I really want this to work. I want this divided world achievement. So you get me some animals over here. You make me some advanced minerals over here. And that swamp is doing fine. Okay. Project. You're building something. We have that. Okay. We have that. Almost. Actually, I need more plant life here. No, I don't. I need you. Put some of those over here. Place them here. For all I care. And tech for each plant, and we need crap loads of tech. Well, that's possible. We also don't have any greed yet. Now, if I'm going for this legendary warrior achievement, I kinda need them to be a bit greedy so they decide to start wars. Also, you need to make some fruit plants over here. What's that? For minerals. I'm going to leave that space open so I can put a mineral there. I'm just going to put a fruit plant over here. Try not to give them too much tech at once, as usual, so they don't get greedy. Which is something humans do quite well. Anyway, how much time do I have left? Should be about 3 minutes, okay. Yeah, the second thing I wanted to talk about is No Man's Sky, because everybody seems to be offering his or her opinion on it nowadays, and I decided I would chime in. I haven't played it, I haven't bought it either, and to be honest, I'm not going to. most likely, unless it's really heavily discounted. Because when I saw those first trailers on, I think it was GOG, I didn't pay attention to the various convention-y trailers, like not Gamescom, but wherever they unveiled it. Okay, this is going to be sorted out. So, and I looked at them and I was like, okay, so you made a procedural generated universe, which is fine. And you're making a couple of things that I can look at, which is also fine, but what else is there? And the game just looked pretty shallow to me. And that's apparently what the game is. I mean, some people seem to like it, some people seem to hate it, as usual with things. And there is all sorts of, why are you going greedy like crazy? I don't like that. Oh, because you have the mineral thing. Okay. Yeah. Who am I going to give this ambassador to? I'm tempted to go with this guy. Yeah, Hunter aspect of that. Okay. You need tech and use, and you get this for minerals. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Give me the swamp ambassador over here. There we go. We haven't had a single forest village yet, and I was hoping they would settle in time, so they would settle like in order of wherever I placed resources, but they didn't, which kind of blows my plan. And also, I think those this achievement and the divided world achievement kind of contradict each other, because you have to, in order to make a village win a war, they actually have to wipe out another village. So, actually no, they don't. They also win wars by defending themselves 6 times, which is kind of unlikely. And yeah, that way they just wipe out villages, and I don't think that's good. Okay, those guys are building a temple now. Do I really want to do that? I'm not sure, I guess I do. There are also things we have to build at some point, which I believe require us to basically kill off other villagers. Oops, no, don't do that. Okay, what do I want here? I need minerals for that. I'm going to put some precious minerals over here. And that'll do. That'll get this village sorted out. Quite nicely, in fact. So I actually hope to get a... okay, this guy is fine. So let's go to this temple here. And this might require more than 1 giant. And yeah, No Man's Sky. I was a bit shocked because it seems like you have a huge universe, and it's not all about having a humongous universe. You also need to give people something to do in it other than looking at things, and I'm a bit sad that it appears to mostly be a looking at things simulator. Yeah, and I think they just missed a whole lot of opportunities there. Also, something else that would kind of be missing, especially if I'm expected to fork over $60, would be to leave my mark on that place. And I mean, there is not that much I can do aside of naming species after, I don't know, myself, things after myself, which is something to be said on its own right. But there's not that much to do. Also, yeah, we have to give this to the rock giant, because everybody else has one, and I'm not going to save ambassadors here for all I care. I mean, I might do it with the next round of ambassadors, which starts kind of after this one. But yeah, having those aspects is fine. Where was I? Right. And there's not that much else I can do. There's nothing that tells somebody, okay, this is the location where somebody else has been. It's out of it has been named and you can't name it again. Although the chances of that are really slim. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to actually really give criticism or give anything, but I just feel that the player doesn't have impact in there. There is no real change aside of something is called something else now. And that's, I believe, a shame. There are so many opportunities there that just have been missed. Anyway, with this brief peek into my mind, I'm going to end the episode and move on to the next episode, which will be starting right away. I'm going to try and pause the game here quickly. I'm going to try and do this entire 4 episodes in one session so I can get them uploaded. And I can also finally start working on this kind of backlog I have going on. So yeah, next time we'll do some more of Reus, whatever. Bye.